Happy Halloween. Excuse me one sec. What the hell was that? Hold on. Sorry. Oh, okay. Without further ado, let's talk blades, because that's what we're into today. I have for you a Spyderco. Let's get into it. Oh God! All right. As you can tell, I busted out a new accessory today. I don't normally wear this kind of stuff unless it's a special occasion. Today's a special occasion because it's Halloween, and if you're a fan of Halloween, then you are a fan of ridiculousness, just like I did just now. Anyways, let's get into it. I got for you today the Spyderco Ikuchi carbon. One more moment. God, what the? That's because I don't laugh like that. That's why. Anyways, Spyderco Ikuchi. All right. Wow, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be, and it's. Well, I guess it's not not that much smaller than I thought it would be, but it is smaller than I expected it. Excuse me. I think I'm not going to cut that out. I'm going to just keep it in. That was a natural effect. I was trying to be... Alright, let's get into it. Ikuchi. Gentleman folder. At least to me, that's what I see it as. And I knew it when I wanted to pick it up. So, one thing I can say off the back, it has the carbon fiber over G10 laminate. Not many people like that. I can tell you, I don't really care for it very much either. If they could just do one or the other, that'd be great. I would much rather prefer carbon fiber. Love carbon fiber. Love G10 too, but if you're gonna stick with pretty, do carbon fiber, Spyderco. We can at least do that for each other. Or whatever. As you see, this is the first time I've opened this up to review this. So, deep carry wire pocket clip. One of the things I love about Spyderco, and whenever they add it to a knife, it just gets me just a little bit giddy. And of course, on top of that, this is something that I do not own. So I'm really, really, really happy. One thing that is a little bit query to me is this. Why? What? Why? What is why is? Why is what is why? To the power of fuck all. Anyways, so I would have to say this hole right here has no functionality other than the fact that it has to be for a Spyderco, I'm assuming. So it's a flipper design, but it's a very interesting flipper design. As you can tell, it's got that kind of like roller thing that you would normally find on lighters. So, I'm going to fire it out. And yeah, I like that already. This is nice. This is kind of, to me, yes, this is the gentleman's folder type bit. It has a blade steel of a Spyderco CPM S30V. And it's got, it's the Taiwan. There it is. Boom, you can see that. And it has Ikuchi's symbol there. I guess that's very interesting. That's the first time I've ever actually seen that. So kind of nice. We'll get into the specs on it. There aren't any noticeable other jimping than what you see right here. And I can tell you right now that I barely feel it riding my finger on that. And yes, it is a compression lock. Very, very, very small and shallow compression lock. So getting to that, putting my literal fingernail in there just so I can disengage the lock. Wow, that is smooth. And the blade just disappears into the handle, which is really nice. Blade centering is pretty good. I want to say that it's a little bit this way, but it's not it's not that bad. A little bit this way. That's okay though. It's still kind of mostly centered. And I'll have to say, okay, that was a little whack. Let's try it again. Bam! So you really have to like pretend like you're really lighting a lighter. Igniting a lighter anyways. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. It's got that jimping right on this flipper design, which is very noticeable in that fact, so that way it can... Oh, it just hit the tripod. I don't know how many times I gotta hit my damn tripod. So, back in the frame. Bam! It's pretty good. Taichung, Taiwan. Love their knives. They come out with such pretty knives. They really do. Someone told me that I can close it like this. I use the fat of my thumb to press in, kind of like a liner lock that you would do with the liner lock with your thumb, but on the opposite side on the spine, and then close it the rest of the way. Could I do that? Yeah, sure. Is that something I would want to do? No, because my fingers are still kind of in the path of the blade. So, keeping that in mind for you guys who are thinking about getting an Ikuchi, just know that it's probably best to just use your fingernail to get in there. That is a bit shallow. So we will get into the specs for you today. And we'll go into the weight of this beautiful knife. Excuse me. So, you are looking at a price tag. Okay. Sorry. The weight on this is 2.43 ounces, so it's a very light knife. And, of course, we'll go ahead and get into the specs. The length, anyways, so that would be 3 1/4 inches on the blade with an overall 7 5/8. Yeah, 7 5/8 inches overall. And, of course, you can see the steel liners. Are they milled out? Let's find out. Yeah, they're a little bit lined out, milled out. Got a hole there, hole there, hole there, hole there, and hole there. And on the other side, obviously, you got... Oops, sorry. You have the compression lock. So that side's not going to be milled out too much because it, has to be there for the lock. But that's still pretty nice. And let's see how wide things are. The calipers right now, so 10.8 on the handle with a 2.0 millimeters on the blade. So if you're gonna go to like a nice wedding or any type of place where you can't really carry such a big, scary cold steel, maybe a nice, subtle Spyderco would get you going. This is really nice. This is very nice. This is elegant to me. Very elegant. So, why not? Take that in consideration. The price tag of $140, even on Amazon. If you got Prime, it'll get to you faster. I gotta say, this is actually one of the knives that I am very pleased. And it's nice. It's very nice. Blade just nestles itself away into the handle ever so nicely. You can't even feel it. I can't feel the tip. I heard people say that you can catch the tip on your finger. Not seeing that. I'm pressing down real hard in there. I still can't get anything. So it's recessed pretty deep in there. But in such a way where, you know, it's meant to, I guess. That's pretty good. It's a nice type of... I mean, this is just fun to play with. But, you know what? If that's something you're into, go ahead and look it up. The Spyderco Ikuchi. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Ikuchi. Some guy was like, it's Ikuchi. I don't know about that. That's like that Flavio Icoma. The guy's like, it's Icoma. Alright there, buddy boy. Whatever. So, we're going to do any type of blade tests on this. I am going to show you how sharp it is because it's right out of the box. And I got some paper. So, why not? Wow. That is crazy sharp. I'm just sliding it on, just seeing if it can... And it does. And it did. Bear with me for a moment. I'm actually curious to see how the lengthwise is compared to a knife I already have. Uno momento. As I'm still freaking clearing my throat. Boom. There is what everybody loves. The Spyderco PM2. So we're going to go ahead and put it up against this. I want to see. It looks like it's almost the same blade length. But let's check it out, guys. So we'll go ahead and put it up against the blade to blade. Yeah. I want to say that it's pretty close. If not just about the same. I mean, it's almost there. It feels like it's about there. It's just one's a little bit slimmer than the other. But I don't think that should matter. That peel ply carbon fiber does bother me a little bit. They could just choose. I mean, maybe it could be a price thing. You know? Maybe if it wasn't so expensive. Or maybe if they just did it just carbon fiber. You know, not that over the G10 thing. That's just my personal preference, though. I mean, then again, I'm just a huge fan of carbon fiber because it's just so nice looking and it's durable, too. I don't know. Either way, Spyderco Ikuchi. You like what you see and my ridiculousness, please slash that like button. Stab that subscribe if you haven't done so already. But don't actually do that. I don't want you to ruin your phone or computer or whatever device you're on. And I will see you guys in the next video. Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh. I'm still clearing my throat. God, man.